If you have ever felt the sting of being left out of your own child's life, I know it hurts more than you thought it would or ever could. The world keeps celebrating their families, and you're left wondering if anyone even knows what the silence feels like. So, if you're a mom facing estrangement and needing to know how to cope with each one of these triggers that I'm going to share with you, to be able to do that without losing yourself in the pain, then this video is for you. Today, I want to talk about the 4 most common emotional triggers that you may be experiencing. It might be your child's birthday, a major holiday. It might just be another quiet day. Number 1 is holidays and birthdays. Those celebrations together, and any of them feel like grief. And these are the days that, for you as a mom, they were once filled with joy and traditions and laughter, and now, most likely, they bring up sorrow. Whether it's your child's birthday, Mother's Day, your birthday, Christmas, or maybe it's just a season where your family used to take vacations. It can feel like everyone else is celebrating while you feel like you're barely holding it together. You might even be sending a card or longing to, or a message, and maybe it was ignored. Either way, the ache is real. And you know what? You're allowed to grieve what used to be, but you're also allowed to create something new. Just for you, a moment to honor the love that you still carry for them, and also to include in that the hope of what's to come. Number 2 is milestones, the moments that you're not part of. Whether it be a graduation, a wedding, a baby announcement. I have a lot of clients right now who are having to stand on the wayside when their first grandchild is born or their son or daughter is getting married. And these are supposed to be like the happiest, proudest moments of your life. But estrangement, or what has happened in your family, turns these events into wounds for you. Because you know what? You may be finding out through someone else that this is even happening, or worse yet, social media. Finding out that your child's moving on. It feels like they've kind of written you out of the story. And so I want you to know that if you choose, you can still bless them from afar. If you truly love them and you're happy for them, even though they're not talking to you. But you know what? Your worth was never tied to being in that front row, especially at a wedding. That doesn't define your worth. So if this is resonating with you and you're tired of pretending you're fine when really you're grieving, then I invite you to a discovery call. It's an opportunity. It's a conversation that I have with you. It's not a coaching call. Rather, it's a consultation for when you are ready to learn about one-on-one or group coaching, something to move you forward so that you're not stuck. And if that is you, you can find the link below for the discovery call in the show notes. Number 3 is social media. As I mentioned, the pain of watching from a distance, especially when you're learning some big news. It might just be one photo or one post, but it's enough to ruin your whole day. And we've talked about this before, but it really can become a window into a life that you're no longer a part of, and it hurts. And you may even see smiling faces in all of this. You see your grandkids, possibly, right? We have to protect your peace. We need to log off, hit mute, set boundaries around what you see, unfollow. None of that is going to serve you right now. And so many of my clients are doing that, and they're just saying no to social media right now, or at least unfollowing their child, etc. Number 4 is the roller coaster of hope and letdown. You all know what that feels like. It's the ups and downs, and there's always that small flicker of hope at times. Maybe they'll call, maybe this year will be different, but when it's not, it cuts even deeper. And this trigger is probably the most difficult for moms, because you build yourself up hoping for a miracle only to be met with silence again. But hope can be so beautiful, but it needs some boundaries. You can't just live in the hope, right? You have to give yourself permission to expect less so that your heart doesn't break more. And that it's not giving up. It's really guarding your soul. It's not giving up at all. It's not moving on. It's moving forward, which is good. That's what we need. So these 4 triggers are so difficult for moms: the holidays, the birthdays, the milestones, the social media, the roller coaster of hope and letdown. These moments are so deeply personal for each and every one of you. They hurt in ways that most people won't understand, but you don't have to go through them alone. There is healing through this. I hope this blessed you. I'll see you in the next episode. God bless.